Welcome, fellow garden enthusiasts, to a topic of mutual interest: how to attract bug-eating birds to your garden. Have you ever wondered about the merry little chirpers that frequently visit your garden, hopping from branch to branch, pecking away at the bugs? These are our bug-eating birds, the unsung heroes who keep our gardens thriving. They are nature's very own pest control, helping to maintain a healthy and balanced ecosystem. From bluebirds to woodpeckers and tanagers, these feathered friends are not only a joy to watch but also beneficial to our gardens. They feast on pesky insects, reducing the need for harmful pesticides and in turn nurture a more organic and vibrant garden. Besides, their delightful presence adds a touch of beauty and liveliness to our green spaces. So, wouldn't it be wonderful to have more of these bug-eating birds gracing our gardens? Stay tuned as we delve into the specifics of attracting these feathered friends to your garden. To attract bug-eating birds, understanding their preferences is key. These feathered friends come in all shapes and sizes, each with unique tastes and living requirements. Let's delve into the world of some common bug-eating birds and their preferences. First up are the delightful bluebirds. These vibrant creatures prefer habitats that offer a mix of trees and shrubs for cover. When it comes to nesting, bluebirds are cavity nesters, making their homes in tree cavities or nest boxes. A well-placed nest box in your garden can be just the invitation a bluebird needs. Then we have cardinals, known for their striking red plumage. Cardinals are not as picky as some of their avian counterparts. They can thrive in a variety of habitats, from forests and swamps to your backyard. However, they do appreciate dense shrubbery for nesting and protection from predators. A garden with plenty of shrubs could be a cardinal's paradise. And let's not forget the industrious woodpeckers. These birds are a gardener's best friend, helping to keep insect populations in check. Woodpeckers prefer habitats with an abundance of trees, as they nest in tree cavities they've pecked out themselves. Some species of woodpeckers are known to be rather territorial, so a garden with ample tree coverage can attract these bug-eating birds. Another group to consider are the nuthatches, chickadees, and wrens. These small but mighty birds have a big appetite for bugs. They prefer habitats with plenty of cover and nesting sites. Offering a variety of nesting boxes can make your garden a haven for these birds. Now that we understand their preferences, let's explore how we can make our gardens more appealing to them. Creating a bird-friendly environment is the first step to inviting these bug-eaters to our gardens. To attract these beneficial birds, we must provide them with 3 essential elements: shelter, water, and a pesticide-free environment. Shelter is crucial for our feathered friends. They need a place to nest, rest, and hide from predators. We can create natural shelters by strategically planting trees and shrubs. For instance, dense shrubs like boxwood or hawthorn can provide excellent cover, while trees like oaks or maples offer perfect nesting spots. Avoiding the use of pesticides is another significant factor. Pesticides not only harm the birds, but also eliminate their food source, insects. So instead of using these harmful chemicals, try introducing beneficial insects like ladybugs and spiders that naturally keep the pest population under control. Finally, providing a reliable water source is a sure way to attract birds. Birds need water for drinking and bathing. You can add a simple bird bath or a water feature like a pond or a fountain to your garden. Remember to keep the water clean and fresh. During the winter, consider a heated bird bath to ensure the water doesn't freeze. By providing shelter, maintaining a pesticide-free garden, and ensuring a consistent water source, we are creating a welcoming environment for bug-eating birds. With these steps, we are well on our way to creating an inviting space for our feathered friends. Now, let's discuss how offering the right food can attract these bug-eating birds. These feathered friends of ours have a fondness for a diet that's rich in insects. So, how can we cater to their culinary preferences right in our own gardens? The answer lies in the natural world around us. Think about creating a small ecosystem that will attract a variety of insects. One way to do this is by leaving a rotting log in a corner of your garden. It might not sound like the most appealing addition, but it's a veritable feast for beetles and other insects. And where these critters thrive, our bug-eating birds will follow. Another great option is to set up a compost pile. Not only does composting reduce waste and enrich your garden soil, it also attracts a plethora of insects. Worms, beetles, and other tiny creatures love to burrow and breed in the warm, nutrient-rich environment of a compost heap. And again, where these insects are, the birds we're trying to attract won't be far behind. In addition to these, you could also consider avoiding pesticides in your garden. These chemicals may deter or kill the insects that our bug-eating birds love to snack on. By keeping your garden organic, you're ensuring a steady supply of natural food for these birds. Remember, the goal here isn't just to attract these birds, but to keep them coming back. By providing a variety of food sources, and by keeping those sources plentiful, we can make our gardens a favorite dining spot for these birds. By providing a plentiful food source, we can ensure our garden becomes a favorite spot for these birds. With these steps, attracting bug-eating birds to your garden should be a breeze. Let's quickly recap. We've learned that understanding the preferences of different bird species is crucial. From bluebirds to woodpeckers, every bird has its habitat and nesting preferences. By creating a bird-friendly environment in our garden, we provide much-needed shelter and nesting sites. Remember, the use of pesticides is a big no-no as it can harm our feathered friends. Offering the right food is another key aspect. While these birds naturally feed on pests, supplementing their diet with bird feeders can be a great help. And let's not forget the importance of a water source. From a simple bird bath to a small pond, water is a magnet for all sorts of wildlife. Having these bug-eating birds in our garden not only helps control pests, but also adds beauty to our outdoor space. It's a win-win situation. Now we would love to hear from you. Which birds would you like to attract to your garden and why? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, happy gardening!